Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Javier in the Air. Let me take my peepers off. Got a brand new computer, trying out the camera, seeing how it goes. Makes it a lot easier. I had a bunch of stuff that I was connected to. I may still go back with the ring light, but right now I'm getting enough ambient sunlight around me that it works out pretty good. Let me know what you think. So, great episode. Brand new computer. Everybody, if you haven't seen me before, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're going to have some trash in the hood. We're going to have our Zen Moment. We're going to have our Jav-A-Beans. And we're going to have spirit time. Anything else is up for grabs. If I have time, I have some really cool projects but I also have a new little segment that I've been doing called Miscellaneous Musings. If you haven't seen it yet, I just uploaded one a couple of weeks ago, and I'll be doing another one middle of this week because I don't want to get both out at the same time, kind of overload everybody. So I'm going to do it later on, and it's a fantastic project from a great artist, and I can't say enough about this guy. He did a fantastic job. You'll see what I'm talking about in the miscellaneous musings that I will have later on this week. But let's talk about our show. This show, season 7, episode 15. It's fantastic. We're going to go into our trash in the hood, but I want to say a little bit. This is weeks 206 and 207. By the way, also, if you see a lot of new artwork, it's because I haven't moved over the artwork from the other computer, and it's a lot, so it's taken me a while to figure out where I can move it to so that I can move it to this computer. But, needless, I'll have some new artwork, and next week is week 208 for Trash in the Hood. And what does that mean exactly? It means that it will be the start of 208 weeks that I've been walking and picking up trash around my neighborhood here in Cedar Park, also downtown Cedar Park, and maybe even some other areas. I can't remember all the places that I've been. And what does that 208 mean? 208 means 4 years of doing this. So I've been walking a little bit more than that, but I started picking up the cigarette butts and the trash, using the grabber and using gloves when I didn't have a grabber, and 208 weeks, 4 years. It's been great and fantastic, but I'll go more into that next time when we actually hit 208. So for now, let's just go to our trash in the hood. Hey everybody, so here we are, week 206, day 3, which means the 206th week, and this is a Wednesday, day 3 of the week. So this was a straight out shot from the house all the way down as far as I could and out back. It's been so miserable outside. I've been just trying to walk as much as I can, either early morning, but if it's in the afternoon, I just try to go I go as far as I can without overheating. So, because it's day 3, there have been a lot of days ahead of it that I hadn't been there, so you see a lot of junk there, cardboard and water bottles. Somebody keeps putting Ziploc baggies like they ate lunch and then they just throw the baggie on the ground, because there's organic material in the bag that we find. Lots of bits of paper and receipts. I think the lawnmower guys have been out mowing the public areas. And then you see like a Marlboro box and some cigarette butts. And then also found a little tiny wrench, which is perfect. I love finding tools out on the road because I can always use them. So this is actually week 207, day 1. So that's a Monday. You don't see much here. It looks like the Pacer GPS messed up a little, but it's 1.64 miles, and doesn't really show much on there, but it was another out and back type of day, and it was middle of the day, so it was really miserable out there. End of the day, actually, like 7 p.m., but still miserable. So you see there, we got another tennis ball. There was one in the previous picture. Beverage containers and a bunch of beverage cups and lids. Lots of bits of plastic, which was interesting. Lots of weed whacker wire, say that 3 times fast, which again shows that they don't always mow and weed eat at the same time. I've come to realize that. So sometimes the weed whackers are out there, and then sometimes the mowers are out there. So after they come through, we find a lot of wire, and then we found a vape pen, and it's been a while since I found the vape pen. Very interesting about that. And then of course the normal cigarette butts. So here it is, week 207, day 2. So I got out 2 days in a row, and you see this one went from the house all the way up to 620 and back. This one again, I didn't go as late as I wanted to, but we still got out there, and even though it was miserable, we do take a lot of water with us, my walking partner and I, so we do stay hydrated, and even though it still hurts out there. So of course, beer cans. I've been finding more and more cardboard lately. People seem to be throwing out their Amazon boxes into the street, which I find very disconcerting and frustrating. And then a lot of some gloves and a lot of straws too, I guess, get whipped out of people's cars. Some more wire, beverage cups, lots of bits of plastic and paper and metal, and I think there was a couple of car parts underneath there, hard bits of plastic, which may come from a car, and then of course the normal amount of cigarette butts, which again is very upsetting and frustrating, but there you have it from the hood. All right, so there you have it. They're trashing the hood. So now we're going to be looking at our Zen Moment. Still have some fantastic AI images from good buddy Chad. Thank you again, Chad, for all the amusement that I had from those images. And I'm going to go ahead and use some more. I've been sparingly using them because I don't want to run out, but I know I will eventually. Still have plenty though, Chad, don't worry. So be putting that on for the Zen Moment. Maybe get some new music. Maybe I'll get it AI created. I haven't decided yet. But here is our Zen Moment for the weeks. All right, so there you have it. There is your Zen Moment for the weeks. And so, once again, thanks to Chad. Now, that last one was actually mine. That I learned a bit how to do it, so I did it myself. So let me know what you think. And also to let me know how you feel about the show. We're coming up on mid year season of season 7, and want to see how, if there's any feedback or comments or anything you want to give me. If there's anything you'd like to see on the show, let me know. If you'd like to come on the show and be a not co-producer, but if you want to be a co-host on the show, let me know. I'd love to have you on the show. All right, so now we're going to go into our Jav-A-Beans. I know it's been, this is a fan favorite. I get good feedback on this one all the time. I also get lists of new coffee places to try out. And so I'm getting to them as fast as I can. So here we go. Okay, still out here at Las Dosis, and so now it's time to try the Brazos latte. So, pretty cool image there. Really nice, and it has a bit of orange in there too, dehydrated orange, so the orange essence is beginning to come out of it. It's really good. I'm going to give this 4 beans. So out here at Las Dosis. Back out here at Las Dosis, trying their cortado. I think this is the second time I've done it, so I'm trying it out now. This is a lot smoother. Still sharp, but not bitter. And really good overall. I'm going to give this 3.5 beans. So this is out here at Las Dosis. Or Las Dosis, if you want to say it correctly. Also, they do have nighttime stuff here. I was just here for a happy hour with the Cedar Park Food Group. It was good. Actually, the Meetup and Mingles, which is now merged with Cedar Park Food Group. So if you like your cortado, and I'm also trying their other one, which I'll look up here in a second. And so here we go. And here you have one of their coffee cups, really cool. So I thought I'd take a picture of it and show everybody. So this is still out at Las Dosis, but fantastic. They also do, if you get at the right time, they also have time to pour you a little bit. This is from the other tasting of it, and they get you a little hard. So isn't that nice? It takes a lot of work to get that. But once you learn it, then you can do it all the time, and I think that's fantastic. So they also have merchandise for sale. So once again, I am not sponsored by Las Dosis. I just thought it was cool to show off some of their merchandise that they have out there. So there you have it. All right, so here you have it. Looks like I'm already losing some. Oh, look that. Yeah. Anyway, we are trying today. Actually, welcome to another edition of Spirit Time. Thank you. This is called Ghost Eye. It's a Berliner Weisse. 6.5% ABV. And again, another one of those cool cans that I just have to do. Can I get it so that it gets, you can see, maybe if I, there we go. So there you go. Really cool can. I'm hoping that the beer, at the very least, matches the can, say 75%, and we'd have a winner. So it says in the back here, adjuncts, passion fruit, orange, and guava. Passion fruit, orange, and guava. So let's give it a shot. See what we get. And by the way, yes, if you are a can tapper like I am, let me know, because there is a debate out amongst friends and family whether tapping the can does anything at all. I know there's like some science behind it for one way or the other, and I'm not going to spoil it for you. But if you have a chance, see if I can get some, like, if you have a chance, definitely try it out. There we go, it's a little bit better. So let me know what you think and your reason as to why tapping the can prevents it from overflowing or not. I say it does. Brother Rob says it doesn't. Other people says it doesn't. There's a couple that say it does. So let me know what your vote is on that. So here we go. I don't think I'll be able to get the whole beer in this one because it's one of those larger beers. It's got some good head on it. You're gonna go over? No, I saved it. Fantastic. Here's another thing too. There's many ways to try to lessen a head on a beer if you have a bad pour. Now it's never a bad thing to have some head on the beer, no pun intended. That's that's a good pour. Now if you can go over the glass, there's some nasty ways to do it. Grease will definitely get it to go. I didn't put it in there. This is coming down on its own, but you can definitely do that if you're really overflowing, or you can just drink it. The froth might go into your face or into your beard or into your, not into your mouth. So there's always that possibility. So anyway, here we are. Ghost Eye, False Idol Brewing. Which I know if I said that, False Idol Brewing, North Richland Hills, Texas, which I believe is close to Dallas, if not a suburb. So here we go. You can definitely smell the guava. Now personally I like guava, and what I've noticed over the years that I've been doing these reviews is that guava has a tendency to really smell strong. Not always strong in the beer itself, but it's always the aroma comes on very strong. No matter what they do, if they add guava, you can smell it. Here we go. This is a bit more sour than I thought it would be. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just a bit more... Oh, it does say POG. I don't know if POG means anything. I don't know it. Maybe False Idol Brewing, you can get it. Reach out to me and I'll have you on the show. We could talk more about Ghost Eye and some or all of your other beers as well. We can even have do a tasting. We'll bring in Brother Rob, but that's if you find my show. So if you know anybody that works at False Idol Brewing or you go to False Idol Brewing, let them know. Send them the link to my show and maybe we can get them on here. I think that would be cool. So let's have another swig. Now, I'm beginning to taste I definitely taste the orange, and I think it's the acidity that's maybe adding a little bit of the bitterness to it. Not that it's overly bad, but I think the orange is a heavy punch when it comes to the beer itself. I don't taste any guava in the beer. I do taste the orange, and unfortunately, I don't taste the passion fruit. So I'm going to let this sit for another couple of seconds from now, and see if it will come up with some more taste. Like a wine, sometimes a beer, especially if they have hidden notes or if they have subtle notes, will bring it, or it will come out the longer that the beer is out in the open. In other words, as it aerates, you may get some additional flavors to it. I don't think I'm going to get the guava because, again, guava's heavy on the aroma, but it's rare for me to really taste guava in a beer, especially if they add another fruit to it. And I taste the orange, but let's see if I can taste the passion fruit. So, all right. Now I'm beginning to just get a little bit more of the passion fruit. The orange seems to be dying down a little bit, not necessarily weakening, but maybe that's a good way to say it. And the passion fruit is kind of coming up with it. Now, sometimes the problem is that people drink these beers and they don't take any time to get more of the notes that are coming out, which is unfortunate. You pound down a beer. Those days for me are kind of over. And I try to, as I realize, like I do with the wines, I realize that there is value in taking a little bit longer when you drink your alcohol. You don't have to pound it down; it's not going to go away. And you don't have to worry about the cops, or at least I don't have to worry about the cops. I'm a little bit on the other side of 21, so I don't have to worry about the cops coming to me and carding me. Chances are they're probably younger than I am, so I'm not worried about it. Let's have one more before I give a rating. Now the rating I give is between 1 and 10 thumbs up. A throwback to a little Homer Simpson, who didn't pay me for this plug, by the way. I'm still not sponsored. So I am going to give this, I think I'm going to give this 7 thumbs up. That's right, 7 thumbs up. So that's pretty good. And I don't think I've had Berliner Weisse on the show in quite a few years. So this is actually good. I wish I had been keeping a metric on it to see what beers I have had on the show. For those of you who may not know, I actually started this show by doing a beer review for my friends out at the Boutique. Again, not sponsored by them. And I hit 100 days, 100 beers. And then I started trying to do a podcast where it was audio only. And then I decided that this space is actually made for video, and the gestures I do are actually made for video. So I switched over to YouTube, and I haven't looked back since. And I've been doing video show for 7 years. So if you're interested in wanting to get on the show, do some tasting. We do have our annual pumpkin beer tasting coming up soon. If you'd like to get on that mailing list, drop me a line here in the show with your email address in the comments, and I will get you on the show. I'm going to try to go big this year for the 7th year. I'm going to try to have additional cameras. Last year we were out at Tillman Frostpit Cedar Park is actually what it's called, but Big Dave Tillman. There we had a fantastic time. We had it on a couple of different shows. It was great. Maybe we'll do that again. Maybe we'll actually get into a studio and do it. But it was fantastic, and if we can nail it this year, I think it'll be great. So if you're interested in joining the group, just shoot me an email or get a hold of me, however you know how, and we'll do that. So once again, this was Ghost Eye, 7 thumbs up, False Idol Brewing out here in Texas. Thanks a lot, everyone. All right, everyone. That's it. That's a wrap. Episode 15 of Season 7 is done. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Watch later on in the week for my Miscellaneous Musings, which is a new thing that I'm doing now for my YouTube channel, which is Javier In the Air. If you like what you see, let me know. Miscellaneous Musings is now some different things that I'm doing. There's some projects. I'm highlighting some things. I have a really good one coming up. It might be a little bit longer than you expect this time, but it's great. Got a nice guy out who did something for me, artist. Did fantastic work, and I want to highlight him, so I want to have something very specific that's just to highlight him. So that's going to come out maybe Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. I'm still working on trying to grow things up in my gardens, trying to get flowers going. If you know of anything that really grows well here in Texas, that's purple, that's not bluebonnets, and those are blue, but that are purple and grow well, let me know. I'm trying to get more color up in the front in my garden, and I have yellow, and I have some red, and I have a little bit of course, the green from the leaves, but I don't have much, and some of the yellow has actually died, but I'm trying to get more flowers out there so I can get more bees, because there are a lot of gardens in my neighborhood, and the more bees, the better it will be for them to get pollinated and perhaps grow better. And anything I can do to get my gardens to grow better would be appreciated. So I'm going to do that. So you guys have a great start of your week. Hope you have a great second week as well. As I said, I'm starting into my 4th year of walking and picking up trash in the hood, which starts tomorrow. I might have an additional video for that this week or maybe next week, just to mix it up a little bit. If you have any ideas, comments, or feedback, just let me know. If this is the first time watching, thank you for watching. If you are a long time watcher, then I really appreciate you. Please let your friends know. And if you really like it, hit that subscribe button and you'll get notifications every time I finish up one of these. So have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you in 2.